President Trump campaigned on harming our communities, and that's what he's doing in this moment. And he's delivering on his campaign promises, as he did in the first iteration of Trump 1.0. So in this moment, am I shocked? No. Am I disappointed? Absolutely. You know, growing up in the United States, growing up here in New York, being a child of this city, seeing the weaponization of our government against people who are literally just trying to make it is incredibly disheartening to see. And to see someone like the president punching down on immigrant communities day in and day out now is really devastating. Just yesterday, President Trump signed an executive order trying to undo birthright citizenship. Also rescinding the sensitive locations memo. Every single thing that we have known to be sacred, schools, churches are sacred. Kids who are born in the United States should be U.S. citizens. That's what has happened for 150 years. There's precedent for this. But no, he wants to create a second-class citizenry, and he also wants to ensure that nowhere is safe, because the entire point of this administration is not safety and security, it's cruelty. When people don't feel safe in reporting crimes that are happening to them or crimes that they're witnessing, it makes us all less safe. First and foremost, if ICE shows up to your door, don't open. Ask if they have a judicial warrant signed by a judge. And if they do, then you must open. But more than not, they will not do their job and get that. So for the most part, people can stay shielded in their homes and not have, not be entrapped in this system. People have the right to remain silent, and they should do that if they engage with ICE. Another thing is you should not lie to immigration officials either. And you should go back to the other recommendation that we give people is you have the right to remain silent, stay silent. And then people have a right to an attorney. Not that one will be provided for them, but they have a right to one. For those who are in city services and just the general immigrant population in New York City, what we are saying, and across the state of New York, is that we want people to understand what their rights are. You never know what will happen if ICE shows up to your door looking for someone, maybe not even you, but looking for someone else. Knowing what your rights are at home, in the street, and at work, because that can also help save their lives here. You know, it's unfortunate that we have a mayor like Mayor Eric Adams in this moment, someone who has no backbone, no spine, and will do what he needs to do to protect his only interest, himself.
Jelajahi cara baru mendapatkan informasi. Download MetroTV Extend sekarang.